So when we're talking about resources in this context, we're talking about traditional foster homes or kinship foster homes. So on the staff end, we have staff that work with prospective families. We recruit them, we train them. We have staff that work with our currently approved families that are actively fostering and have children in custody in their homes. Our families that participate in our resource program are regular families that are located all throughout our community, and they are providing a service to other families located all throughout our community. They are providing a home, the least restrictive level of foster care. They're providing a safe, nurturing home for that child, but they're also working closely with the child's birth family, with community partners, with other members of that child's team, and all working together to help support that child's transition back home. Foster families may be providing longer-term placements that could even become permanent if the child cannot go home or cannot be placed with a relative and that family has interest in adoption. Some of our families just provide what we call respite or shorter term or emergency placements. So the training and assessment process is really designed to be mutual. So just as much for our agency to work with families and assess if the family is a good fit for our program, as it is for families to assess, is fostering really a good fit for us? And is the agency really a good fit for us? So families are going through 30 hours of pre-service training that is designed to help them develop specific competency areas to successfully foster. So families are learning things like, how does the child welfare system work? How do I parent in a trauma-informed manner? How do I engage with birth families? They're learning all these different things across all these competency areas. And hopefully they're developing a really strong support system with other families going through the same process that'll carry with them once they start actively fostering. So while families are going through their pre-service training, they're participating in other aspects of their home study, things like background checks and physicals and home inspections and all of those things. And while they're doing that, they're meeting regularly with a member of our team and again, engaging in that mutual assessment and decision making. I think families need to know that fostering can be an incredibly rewarding experience for the entire family, but it can also be a really difficult experience. So we believe that children do best when they are raised with their birth families when at all possible. So when there's no less drastic alternative to a child coming into care, our primary goal is reuniting that child with his or her birth family. And when that's not possible, with placing that child with a relative. So I think foster families really need to be able to see fostering as families helping families and really be able to genuinely support that child's permanency goals. That being said, we value all families. We value our birth families and our children in care, but we also value our foster families. We want our foster families to be successful. Fostering brings significant changes to every family that does it, and we are very much invested in working with families on the front end and making sure everyone can be confident moving forward and families are feeling as prepared and knowledgeable moving forward as they can be. And we're similarly invested in supporting families on the other side that have placements and connecting them with whatever supports they need to again make everyone as successful as possible.